So just looking for some daytime striper or striped bass action, pre-season striper fishing. Let's see what we get. All right, so there were fish around. We hooked up here. I dropped on I think they'll grab anything if you get them in front of them, but I went to a half-ounce paddle. I was using a full ounce, so I'm going to work this a little bit. Looks like a decent. There we go. They're here. Daylight still. Got some good water moving in. As the tide comes in, might go over to something bigger. Way cool. So we got something. They're here. Oh, a couple fish on. And I like the tide. Definitely would like to get more than one fish, but that was great. They're around. I was fishing a bigger paddle tail, and I went over. That's a half ounce. I think that's a kite. That's the one I had on from last season. And they're definitely fish around. We got time here. I'm looking to get a striped bass. Season didn't start now yet, but you can definitely fish for stripers until the season starts, so hopefully we'll pick something out. I like the way the water looks here. So I'm going to throw this here sand eel, and a lot of times it's all about the weight of your lure. This is a 3/4 ounce. I was working with a half ounce, and I like the way this is playing in the current. So maybe we'll pick something up with the sand eel. Just having fun, pre-season striped bass, striper fishing. We're just coming in, so. All right, that's a bigger fish. And he grabbed that sand eel, 7-inch. Hopefully we get him in, so. It's a nicer fish. My line is good. I haven't checked it from last season on this rod. So we're just picking that striped bass here. Got some sand eel action going. Make sure the camera's on. He's a better fish. He's a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. Sometimes it's all about the weight. What you really want to do is get that fish behind you. Sometimes it's all about the weight. It's 3/4 ounce. I was working a half ounce. And I like the way that was playing in the water. Let me show you what I got the best response today. And I like these. This is that's the 7-inch Tsunami sand eel. I think it's a 3/4 ounce. They cast okay. I got the wind angled to my back, so I really can get a really decent cast. You only really need 100 feet anyway, but we're definitely getting a bit more than that. But it's nothing insane. Definitely working for the fish. I've seen a few fish, caught a few fish. The striped bass, the striper are definitely there. And I'm trying to keep my lure. You can see, I don't know if you can see those lines in the water, but I like to keep my lure. That's where you're going to get most of your fish. There's definitely something going on, so the fish relate to that. I'm just casting it and letting it sink until I feel it hit bottom. And I'm just giving it some sharp cranks. I guess you use a spinning rod, you give it some rod tip action, letting it drop and swing. It's just the same thing as if you were working a bucktail or a grubtail jig. Striped bass love that. That's a decent fish. I'm working, got the sand eel, sunset, and he's definitely a keeper, this one. I know, definitely feels like it. The current is moving a little bit more, and I did miss another strike not too long ago. I feel him bouncing. I'm kind of hitting the line. I don't like that. I'm going to walk into him, walk into the striper. This is definitely, I would call this a working bite. My current is like moving now. But it's definitely, this is how I really love, I love a working bite. It's just, the fish are there, you're working the water. Lock and load fishing, definitely fun too, but striped bass fishing, you gotta work the water sometimes. You gotta work different waters. Wow, that's a nice fish. That is a nice fish. What you really want to do is get them in front of you, then let the current bring them to you. That's a 3/4 ounce sand eel. I like the way that 3/4 ounce is playing. Playing all right. That's what, I don't think it really matters what you throw. I think it's more of your weight you're working. There's a big handle on it. Let's get him on his way. So we are heading into the dark now, but we had some striped bass action today. Definitely a nice day out. A little windy. The water's definitely cold. Those neoprene waders help if you're waiting for the striped bass. But we had them on paddle tail and a tsunami sand eel, and it's going to be getting dark. So I am going to save the night fishing for another day. But a really fine day out. Thanks for watching.